or y'all finna go, y'all finna get out. She was like, we ain't even doing anything. Stop talking to me and put your seatbelt on. That's what you should do. Put your seatbelt on and shut up. I think that's what you want to do.
You know what I'm talking about, babe? Yeah. Now it's time for me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't recorded in some days, a week. I'm sorry, life. You know, I told y'all I'm trying to get this balancing thing together. I do a lot. I work, I do makeup, I got kids, you know, and then I try to incorporate my personal life in the mix of all of that as well. So I was off for a couple days, and I was like, let me record let me record for y'all, because I need to give y'all some more content. And yeah, no, I'm trying to be consistent. I mean, I am consistent actually, because I've been doing real well. I've been posting a lot, and I appreciate y'all too for liking my stuff, commenting on my stuff. People still be subscribing to me. Y'all know I'm on a road to 1,000 subscribers, so hit the like, subscribe, comment. Y'all know I like y'all commenting and all that stuff, because I do respond to all the comments. I know I am talking super fast, but let me tell y'all, hold on. Let me tell y'all why I'm talking so fast, because I'm going to a party, and I gotta drive an hour and 10 minutes to this party. And I got dressed. I'm gonna insert a snap, because I made a snap just for you guys. Okay, y'all, this is what I'm wearing. I didn't want y'all to think that, because I be wearing this jacket a lot. This is my go-to. But yeah, it's a skirt, it's a dress, a full dress. And then I'm gonna wear some black sandals to the little thing. But I wanted y'all to see that, yeah, this is what I had on. It's cute. And my little hair, so it won't clash. I can see my little outfit, because I'm wearing this jacket. I wore it in a video before, but this, like, I know every girl got that like go-to jacket, that that go-to jacket, a jean jacket or whatever. But yeah, so I'm talking fast because I need to get out of here in like an hour, so that I can start to drive, so I could be kind of like on time, but not on time. Y'all know, like, I want to be like 30 minutes late. I don't want to be there at the time. Anyway, so I'm trying to hurry up, but I'm not gonna rush the video. I'm drinking coffee. I should be drinking liquor, but I'm gonna drink liquor over there because I gotta drive a long way. So I'm drinking some coffee, you know, and just like I said, I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you so much for subscribing and staying with me and sticking out this little journey with me. Also, get your drink, get your snack, get your herbal essence, get all your stuff, and let's get into the video, because y'all came because, you know, y'all want to hear the story. Let me drink some.
Period.
You came here for the Uber story. Okay. So I'm gonna get into the story. So I don't remember when this happened, what year, whatever. I don't remember, but it's gonna be two stories in one. So I'm gonna tell y'all the first one. Both of them are not similar, but they both the same thing. I told y'all, if you read the title, they tried to have sex in my car. Yes, they tried to have sex. They tried, because I stopped that shit. But anyway, let's get into the first story. The first story is the one y'all gonna be like, what the? Is this the gag? Literally. This it. Okay, so pick the lady up at night, because I told y'all I used to drive Uber at night only. Like, that was my time, my go-to time. I'm a night person on a regular. Like, I love doing my jobs at night. I prefer the nighttime. Okay, so I go pick the lady up. I picked this lady up from either a hotel or like a banquet place. I don't know which one, I can't remember. But anyway, I picked her up from a party. And this was like a company party, because she told me, because like when she got in the car, like every time people get in my car, I always ask them like, hey, how you doing? How's your night? because they always ask me the same thing. So I just reciprocate what they give me. You know, the energy, I try to give it back. Okay, I pick her up. She get in the car. She's a older white woman, because I like to tell y'all these things because I feel like I want to walk you down and give you a visual of if you were there with me. She was in her 50s, her mid 50s. I'll say 50, between 54 and 56. She was in there somewhere. Okay. Because she said she was in her 50s. She just didn't tell me her exact age because we talked. Okay, so she gets in the car and she gets in the car with this younger guy. The guy was also a white guy, but this guy was from the UK. He had the accent and everything. I'm gonna tell y'all, he was very handsome, tall. He had that damn, you know, that little swoop over high shit they be wearing. What is it called? Like the Johnny Bravo type of hairstyle. He had that like going on, and he had a nice like fitted top, slacks fitted. He looked it good. I ain't even gonna cap. He looked it. And then when he started talking in that little accent, I was like, okay, oh, okay. So, you know, but see, this before I knew all the bull. So I see, and he get in the car with her. So naturally, I already knew that they together. This ain't her son. This is somebody she with. So I'm like, okay, cool. She get in the car. They get in the car and they get to talking to me or whatever, you know, small talking with me or whatever. So then small talk stopped. I told y'all I'm not one of them drivers that just drive and I don't pay attention to what's going on behind me. I do pay attention to what's going on behind me because I don't need. Even if you get in the car and you be on some cool stuff, because that didn't happen before. People get in the car, they be on cool stuff, and then all of a sudden she turn left. She get in the car and we get to talking, and I picked her up far, and we were driving far to Katy again. This is a Katy ride, like a 50-minute drive from where we were, because we were driving far. Okay, start driving or whatever. We in the car talking, whatever. She was flirting with him and saying like little things. My first thought was like, okay, she kind of like, I know she kind of drunk or whatever. She wasn't like drunk, like being sloppy drunk, but she was real like aggressive with him as far as like what she was trying to do. So she was like touching all on him. I could see, because I'm looking, like I had my thing kind of like pointed to where I could see what's going on. So she touching on him, whatever. And he cool. He not even like, he chilling. He cool. Mind y'all, I ain't say this, but he's 26.
What?
And I know how old he is because she told me how old he was. So we're in the car and we driving. And then she started telling him like, oh, can you just stay a couple more days? I'll pay for your flight. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll change some things. I'll pay for your thing. And he was like, no, you don't have to do that. She was like, no, I want you to stay. I'll get you an Uber back to your hotel, but I want you to stay with me for a couple of days. And I think this day was either a Friday night or a Saturday night. And she was trying to get him to stay like a couple more days. And he was just like, okay, if you pay for it, basically like you pay for my flight, I'll stay. But he was like, I'm not paying to stay because I gotta go, but I'll stay if you know. She was like, yes, I'll pay.
You got money. He got money. Get it all for him.
I'll pay for your Uber back to your hotel so you go get your stuff, and then you come stay with me, and then I'll pay for your flight, and I'll get you an Uber back to the. She was like, I'll get you an Uber to the airport. I wasn't taking him one place and then taking her. I was taking both of them to her house. So she was just like touching all on him and trying to kiss on him, and he was cool. He wasn't even like engaging back. I guess because it was like awkward because you in front of somebody else and you doing all this extra. Like she was super aggressive already when she got like she was ready. Like that thing was, she was ready.
She loose.
So she undoes her seatbelt because they had their seatbelts on, but then she undone. I heard it, of course. She did her seatbelt and she scooted closer to him, and she was trying to sit on his lap. And I told her, I'm like, you cannot sit on his lap. Like, you can't. You got to sit in the seat. And I don't care if you don't wear your seatbelt. That's your choice. But put your seatbelt on or sit there and you need to relax. And she was like, oh, okay, you know, okay. She was like, I just wanted to, I know what you want to do. Like, basically like trying to explain, like, you know, she cool or whatever. So then they were talking or whatever. And then she just started kissing on him. And like, she would not stop. Like, she just kept kissing him and she was pulling on him. And I'm like, see, at first I told her don't sit on his lap. But I ain't say nothing about nothing when you kissing on him and stuff, because I'm not gonna say nothing about that. You can kiss him, I don't care. But when it started getting like, how can I say? Like, you know, like you just know, like it's gonna go further. Like, I don't know how to say it. I don't know if I'm gonna say it properly, but you know, if you of age, if you not of age, I don't even know why you watching this. Like, get off of here. But the people who are experienced in that realm of when it's about to get, it's gonna get popping, when it's gonna get started. I already knew that it was gonna get started because she tried to sit on him again. She was kissing all on him, and I mean, he was kissing her back at this point. But like, it was getting, she unbuttoned his shirt. She was taking the shirt off. She was doing a lot. So then I was like, I don't know how far we were at this point, because this was before we stopped. Because when we stopped, I'm going to tell y'all what happened. But this was before we stopped. So I told her, I said, listen, you cannot be doing all that up in the car. Like, you got to chill. That's what I told her. You got to chill out. Like, I understand you ready, but you got to chill. Like, chill out. Like, he's right here. He ain't going nowhere. He going with you. Just calm down, like, relax. So, okay, she sit back. She tell me, okay, cool. She sit back. She chilling. She asked me, she said, can you stop? Now, at this time, this was late, I stopped probably at I stopped at 2 gas stations for her. Y'all know what I stopped for. And if you don't know, I'll tell you. I stopped for condoms for her. Because she asked me, can you stop? And I already knew what I'm stopping for. And he got out the car. But okay, we get to the first gas station and she's like, cause they talking, I could hear them. So she's like, can you go inside and go get some, you know, we need to get what we got to get, go get it. And he was like, cool, I'm go to the gas station. The gas station closed. I know it was probably like 1 something. They were closed. There was somebody working in there, but he said that the gas station was closed. Okay, get back in the car, cause it was quick. Get back in the car. We stop at another gas station. And he was in there for about a good 5 to 7 minutes, because this is what happened in that time. He gets out the car and she's like, this is when I found out like how old she was. She didn't say her specific age, but she said how old she was in her, like, I'm in my 50s, whatever. Okay, so she gave me the rundown. He gets out the car and she's like, girl, because at first I told y'all, like, everything was cool. Like, I was cool. I be like really like on some laid back. I know y'all like, damn, finish the story. I be on some laid back stuff. I just need y'all to understand. Like, I be really on some, like, I don't be tripping. You do what you got to do. I don't be tripping. I just be trying to get you to your destination as fast as I can get you there. That's my whole thing. So he gets out of the car and she sits like where like her body is like on the handrest, the rest. So she comes close to me and she's like, girl, she was like, you'll never believe this. She's like, I've been liking on this man, this guy for a long time. She's like, he works for the company that I work for, but he's like I guess, not an intern, but like something like an intern, because she's like, he doesn't live here. He lives in the UK, and he came down here for like, you know, to see some things with the company or oversee some things with the company. And then we have a party, because I don't remember if this was around holiday time. So I'm telling you, I don't remember. This was a while ago. She was like, but he came down here for a company party. Let's just say company party. And she was like, I've been basically shooting my shot at him that I want him. And she was like, and he's like, he cool with it. And she was like, and I haven't had sex in about 5 years. And she's so ready. She was like, I haven't had sex in a long time. She was like, I need to have, and I need it with him. And she was like, and I I want him to stay with me for a few days. I'm gonna take him around. I'm gonna pay for his flight back. I already told him.
Matter of fact, cut the beat.
All right.
I go acapella for the dick. Fresh J's Rockefeller for the dick.
Okay.
I beat a bitch ass for the dick. Grab his phone while he driving, make us crash for the dick.
Give me my phone.
Got me fake liking sports for the dick.
What?
Fuck it, I pay his child support for the dick. Got me stealing bundles for the dick. Got me getting fucked up frontals for the dick.
Definitely did.
Don't worry about it. Like, I got him. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you. But I need him to stay. And she was like, and that's why I was like, you know, trying to get on him. I want him. And I'm like, okay, girl, okay. You know, you almost home. We like 10, 12 minutes away from your stop. Like, just calm down. He ain't going nowhere. He going with you. So I feel you. I know when he's ready. Like, you ready. I get it. But I'm like, you gotta, like, don't sit on him. Like, I'm driving. Like, don't sit on him. And she was like, yeah, I know. I just want him. So, okay. He get it. Oh, and she told me this too. She was like, he 26 and he from over there. She was like, he from the UK, but he come back and forth for the company or whatever. But she was like, I've been wanting him for a long time, da da da. And she was like, and I just need him to stay. I want him to stay, and I'm gonna do whatever. I ain't got nobody, so she out here. He gets in the car. He was so, let me tell y'all, he was so nice, so respectable, so sweet, so nice. Very nice guy. Very nice. He wasn't he wasn't like all up on her, being all weird, aggressive, and slobbing her face off and feeling all up on her. He wasn't doing none of that. He was cool. He was sitting back. He was chilling. He was relaxed. He even was telling me like he was sorry when I told her to get off of him and for her to sit down and put your seatbelt on, or you don't got to put it on, but just like chill. And he kept telling me he was sorry. He was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. She gonna sit down. He was like very apologetic. He was a very nice guy. He said the store wasn't open, that he couldn't get in. He was trying to get in. He was talking to the clerk through the window and asking the clerk could he buy what he needed through the window. That's why it was taking him so long. And she was just like, can you take us to another store? She was asking me, and I'm like, I could take you to one, but I don't know my way around here. I don't know where to go. So I'm like, you got to tell me where to go, because those gas stations was like on the way to her house. But she was like, oh, it's a gas station on Clay Road. I'm like, okay, where's Clay Road at, baby? Because I don't know where that's at. So she was like, okay, I'm going to tell you. Okay, cool. I'm okay with taking people to go get food or whatever. It's cool. That was gas station number 2. Gas station number 2. Everything that we talked about in the car, she disregarded what I said about her getting on him, doing all this stuff. That shit went in one ear and out the other fucking window. Because as soon as he got in the car, it wasn't even 1 minute. Pull out the thing. She's on top of him again. And this time, slobbing his face off, taking his shirt off. Damn near, he ain't even had no shirt on. She was unbuttoning that shit, taking it like, and I'm telling her, I'm like, ma'am, you want to go to this gas station, right? You need to tell me where to go, because if not, we ain't going to no gas station. Like, can you stop? Can you get off of him and like pay attention to what we supposed to be doing? You want me to take you to this gas? I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to take one for, like, I'm trying to be there for you, sis. I want you to get what you got to get done, but you got to tell me where to go. And she just was not, when I tell you the ears was closed, the ears was turned off. She had laser focus on him, baby. She ain't hear. That's how laser focused she was. I said, okay, she don't want to hear me. She think because we had this little powwow in the car, you telling me all your little stuff that, oh, it's okay for me to do what I'm going to do. So, baby, I asked her, right? She was ignoring me. I took the GPS and seen I was like 10 minutes from her house. I hit them corners so hard that she was moved. Like, I was hitting them corners hard that she was, I could see her body moving because I'm turning. She wasn't even paying attention. She wasn't saying like where we at, nothing. I hit the corner, hit the other corner, got to the front of her neighborhood, and stopped the car. I didn't even drive her to her house. I stopped the car at the front of the neighborhood, the front part where it says the sign of like where you live at. I stopped right there and I said, get out. I was nice enough to bring you to your neighborhood. Now you can walk the rest of the way. Maybe you'll get some of that heat off of you. You know, you want to jump somebody so bad. Maybe you'll walk it off and you'll be good once you get in the house because you're doing too much. So I was like, get out. And I wasn't even like, I wasn't joking with her. I was dead ass serious. I was like, ma'am, get out. She got off of him and turned her head and was looking around like, you're supposed to take me to a gas station. I said, I was going to take you to a gas station, but you weren't paying attention to me. You were so worried about him. You could go ahead and find your gas station. You could drive yourself. She's like, I can't drive. I've been drinking. I said, well, that's not my problem. That's not my fault. I said, he could drive you. He ain't drunk. Well, he don't know how to get. I said, that's not my problem. I tried to tell you to stop. I tried to tell you to get off of him. I tried to tell you to tell me where to go. You ignored me. You got back on top of him a third time. You sitting on him. You taking off his clothes. His clothes was, I'm talking about his shirt was like this, like damn near off of him. Like, you don't care about what I'm asking you? So I'm like, you could walk. She's like, I never been kicked out of an Uber. I said, well, a lot of y'all say that. Today's your lucky day. You're getting kicked out. Get out. So she gets out and she's looking like confused. He gets out, but he not all the way out. He gets out, but he puts half of his body inside the car. And he's just like, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. He was like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And I said, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's her fault. I said, I told her to stop. I told her to tell me where to go. I asked her a couple times, where do we go? How do we get there? Which way do I turn? I'm not finna sit up here and be driving in circles. I could be picking up somebody else. I'm not finna keep doing this with her. So, excuse me. I'm not finna keep doing this with her. So I was just like, she could figure it out. That ain't my issue. That ain't my problem. She had no shoes on, y'all. She had, her dress was hiked all the way up, hiked like short. Damn near, you could see her panties. They was hiked up, and her hair was all over her fucking head already, like fucked up already. And I'm looking, so I'm like, what the fuck was she doing? And he had, his shirt was halfway off of him. So he was just like, I'm sorry, whatever. And I'm like, it's cool. It's fine. I'm like, it's okay. I dismissed the ride, finished the ride off. And then I fucking drove off and went to go pick somebody else up. I ain't got time for this foolishness and this bullshit. She wants some condoms and they ain't even had no condoms. I'm like, you go find them yourself. You get in the car, you drive around fucking Katy. Cause clearly in Katy, they closed the gas stations at an early time because it wasn't 2:00. It was like 1 something in the morning. So I'm like, you could go drive around. I don't know where I'm driving. I don't know where I'm going over here, and you're not helping me. So that's not my fault. I tried to do right by you. I was trying to help you out. I already know you want to get it popping, and I clearly understand. But the way you're acting like a teenager right now. Like, this is ridiculous. Let me tell y'all something, because we're finna go into the next story. The next story, this is an older woman. This next story is teenagers. These were some kids. I don't know how old they was. They probably wasn't no older than 17, maybe 16 years old. They called me, right? Okay, we're jumping straight into this shit. They called me. I picked them up. I don't know where I picked them up at. I don't know if I picked them up from the movies. I don't know if I picked them up from the mall. I don't remember where the hell I picked them up at. I don't know. All I know is that the timing was like going into the dark. It was like late in the evening, getting dark outside, like the sun started going down, because I remember that's how I could see what they was doing. They get in a car, and that, first of all, them little teenager kids be fucking disrespectful off top anyway. It's rare that you find some that be cool, that be respectful. Most of the time, if it's a group of them, they always got that one that got that mouth on them, they want to say little slick ass shit, and then I got to tell everybody get out. Okay, they get in a car. It's a girl and a guy, Hispanic, little young kids. Get in a car, and off the top, It wasn't even 2 minutes. We down the street. They already on top of each other. She on top of this nigga. On top, and not on top of him, like sitting on top like this, and he like this. No, sitting reverse style on him. I stopped the car. I said, "What is y'all doing? What are you? What? Wait, hold on. What is you doing? What is you doing?" So I started talking real stupid. What you doing? What y'all doing? And she was like, "You need to chill out." I need to chill out. I was like, you need to sit down and put your seatbelt on. I don't know what type of time y'all on. Put your seatbelt on, or y'all ain't going nowhere. She was like, oh, you need to chill out. You need to relax. I need to relax. Wrong words. Wrong words. Don't tell me to relax. Don't ever tell me to relax. You need to fucking relax. You need to sit your little hot ass down somewhere by the and chill out and get off that boy. So I was like, sit back or y'all finna go. Y'all finna get out. She was like, we ain't even doing anything.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Stop talking to me and put your seatbelt on. That's what you should do. Put your seatbelt on and shut up. I think that's what you want to do. So she sits down and she doesn't put her seatbelt on, but she sits back, you know, on the other side, and he's sitting there. He ain't say nothing. We get her driving, and I guess they think she ain't paying attention no more because she driving. So we getting down the road, so she ain't paying attention. So all of a sudden they just start making out, and it's loud, like faces is smashing and slobber and everything going on. Like it's nasty. Like it's making me feel like I'm in a book, like I'm listening to some porn or some shit. Like what the
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
fuck going on? I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear you kissing. I don't want to hear y'all slobbering. I don't want to. Even the old lady wasn't even slobbering loud. She was kissing on the man, but she wasn't loud like that. They loud. I stopped the car. Just stop. I stopped. I don't know. I ain't pulling in no place. I don't ever be pulling into no place. I just be stopping. Not in the middle of the street like I did the other lady, but I stopped in a safe place. And I was like, y'all got to get out. You gotta get out, get out, get out. She was like, oh, you're buzzkill and you're killing the mood and all of this. Like you're tripping, like talking to me crazy. And the boy starts saying it too. He's like, we not even doing nothing. No, y'all doing enough. You're doing enough. Get out, get out. Like as soon as you got in the car, she's on top of you, reverse style. What y'all doing? And then y'all was slobbering, kissing all loud, and I just told her, chill out, like, get out. I don't even gotta explain myself. Why I'm explaining myself? Get out. Get out. So they start going back and forth with me, and I'm like, hey, man, get out. Because you don't want me to get you out. Just get out the car. So they get out the car. They ain't slam my door. They ain't stupid. They ain't slam it. They got out, and I canceled the ride. And I told them, you know, Uber, like they was doing too much, you know, in the car. And she was, she had said something slick, closed the door. And I was like, girl, shut the fuck up. Basically, like, I ain't say it to her, but in my mind, that's what I wanted to say. But I was just like, close the door, little girl. Like, your little hot ass. You gonna be pregnant or something. Fucking doing all this little hot girl shit. Get the fuck out of my car. Please. And you mouthy. Because she was the one talking. He wasn't really saying too much, but she was the mouthy one. But she jumped in the car and just sat on that boy backwards. Like, what the fuck? And then I tell her to sit back and they slobbering. I'm talking about that shit was loud. Like, very uncomfortable. Very awkward. I didn't want to hear it. I wasn't for it. I don't want to hear people kissing and shit. Like, no. So I told them to get out the car. They got out the car. Child. I don't know why they be trying me. I don't understand. And this wasn't the same day. These were 2 separate days, 2 separate times. I don't know how far apart they were because I don't remember. But there were 2 separate times. An older woman and some teenagers that did that in the car. And I wasn't very, I wasn't for it. I ain't for none of that. That shit is awkward as hell. Let me leave a comment, y'all. If you ever been in some type of situation, it don't gotta be Uber. Like if you just been around your friends and then they just doing the most with some boys or girl or whatever, let me know y'all take on that. That shit to me is awkward as hell. I feel like it's cool to like show your affection for people, but like if you in a car with other people and you doing all of that, that shit is weird to me. Like, don't nobody want to be around that. Like, y'all do that shit when y'all get in the house or wherever y'all going on, you know, private lead. We don't want to see all of that slobbering, sitting on motherfuckers. Sit on his lap, but sit on it regular. But don't do it while I'm driving. Like, you can't wait till you get to where you at. That older lady couldn't even wait till she got to the house. Like, she was that hot in the draws. Like, that hot. You that hot.
Doing shit for the dick.
I mean, I get it. I understand, you know, when somebody is fine and attractive and you just ready, but like have some self-control. Like, you're an older woman too. Like, have some self. He ain't going nowhere. You got him. He's there with you. Let me know in the comments what y'all would do in this situation. If this ever, you know, not this type of scenario, but like something similar happened. I know other people have experienced what I'm saying, that weird, awkward ass shit. Because that to me is so weird and so, I just don't like it. I don't. And I didn't mind her kissing him, doing nothing. I just was like, can you stop? That's all, just stop. But anyway, yeah, y'all, leave a comment below, like, share my video, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see y'all guys in my next upload. I got something else for y'all. I'm trying to figure out like if I'm gonna do an Uber or if I'm gonna do one of my stories. You know, I might do a fight story. Yeah, I'm gonna do a fight story. I'll see you guys later. Bye.